Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted expert at Dale's. Your largest visit Dale's Heating and Appliance committed to making your Dale's Heating and Appliance.com.
Welcome to the Summer of Saints. Not those Saints. We're talking about the St. Paul Saints. Listen every Friday morning all summer long. We're sending you and a friend to CHS Field to see the Saints, courtesy of Hinckley Firehouse. Listen to win all summer. The Summer of Saints. Throwing heat all summer long. Thanks to the Hinckley Firehouse and WCMP.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment.
Minnesota, for today's baseball game between these two Great River Conference foes, the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars hosting the East Central Eagles here today. Of course, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman. I'll be bringing you all the action from today's game. This is not the only game we'll have on our airwaves here today. No, we got two more coming your way. Tune in at 4:30 for Rush City versus Proctor softball. That's the final game of the season there for the Tigers. It should be a fantastic game. You've got the top two teams in the section. Proctor, a top 5 team in the state in Class 2A, so it should be a fine one there. This one should be just as good as we are seeing the Jaguars and the Eagles go at it here. Eagles bring in a younger team, but still a lot of talent, as do the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. They were at state last year, ladies and gentlemen, and they're trying to make a nice run once playoffs start. But they have 3 more home games with this one on the season before we have to even worry about playoffs. It's East Central today. Then next Tuesday, they'll host Bram. And then next Thursday, they will get to host Southridge. And Bram, a very good team in the conference this year. One of the top teams in the conference. But the Jaguars looking to make some noise and move up, not only in the standings, but also in the section standings as well. Of course, they moved up a class this year into Class 2A. So a little bit of a jump for them this year from last year. But they are in Class 7 AA. You might recognize a few teams that play in there, mainly Pine City as well as Rush City. Moore is even in there as well as some of our local teams. But Hinckley-Finlayson, they are in there as well, sporting a 5-10 record on the season, 2-6 in the section. And again, it's a very competitive section. You've got Esco up there, once again undefeated on the season, ranked number 2 in the state. Luckily enough for them, or I mean, I think it's more jealousy from most teams. Esco brings back most of their starters from last year. They did lose a few key seniors, but they do bring most of that team back for this year. So a ton of talent there for Esco. They're going to be tough to beat, but you've got a ton of other talent in this section as well. Proctor, Duluth, Marshall, Greenway is in there. Moose Lake, Willow River's in there. So a ton of talent here for this section. But Hinckley-Finlayson, again, a very good team in their own right, looking to make some late season noise here with their last 3 home games of the season, including this one here today. And what a perfect day for baseball. Might be the best day of baseball we've had yet, as we've had rain, we've had wind, we've had thunder. I mean, we've had it all, ladies and gentlemen. But today, clear skies. It is sunny as all can be here today, and I'm excited for this one. Set for a 1 p.m. start, or around that 1 p.m. start here at beautiful Brennan Field. As I mentioned before, we've got 3 games on the airwaves today, and it won't be the last time we're here at Brennan Field today. No, we're coming back tonight for the Hinckley Knights game, as they will host the Anoka Bucks. They get lucky. They get their first 6 games of the season at home, and then their final game of this month will be on the road. They'll go to Mora to play the Blue Devils. So a ton of action coming your way, but it all starts with this game right here. The Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars hosting the East Central Eagles. It is senior day today for the Jaguars, so they will be giving a shout out to their seniors on this squad. Again, those seniors this year were part of that state tournament team last year. And this team last year, my goodness, what a run it was in the playoffs. They had a ton of fun, a few comeback wins there. But, man, did they give the state tournament team they played a run for their money. They had a lead late in that one, but sadly, unfortunately, the team they were playing against just was able to score the one run they needed, and Hinckley-Finlayson would fall. But, man, what a season it was last year, and they're hoping to make some postseason noise again this year. We're going to take a commercial break here. We're from some of our fine sponsors. Then when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about this game, see our starting lineups as well. But first, a word from our fine sponsors. You're listening to Baseball here on 106.5 FM, AM 1350, WCMP.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Sean here from Burnett Dairy Cooperative. We care about your comfort and safety. Regularly checking your propane gauge is critical, and when it reaches 30%, it's time to give us a call at 715-689-1032 to request a fill. Reliable service from your local cooperative. Burnett Dairy, your trusted propane partner.
When aches and pains are interfering with your daily life, Wellia Health wants to help. The sports medicine team at Wellia Health is here to help you get back to the things you love. Wellia Health has a highly skilled sports medicine team with a wide range of experiences. They are also experts in concussion management, a concern for young athletes and adults alike. No matter the injury, get back in the game with an appointment at Wellia Health. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through your MyChart account, welliahealth.org.
I love this weather. I could sit here all day long. I don't think anything can make it better.
Well, friend, this week get a 2-night stay at Ringler's Family Campground for only $40. Make memories and enjoy the outdoors.
How long have you been there?
I'm always here, friend. Always here.
That's a little creepy.
WCMPradio.com/deals. Save money on all kinds of cool stuff. WCMPradio.com/deals. Well, not only do we have a deals page on our website, we also give away Saints tickets every single Friday through the regular season for the St. Paul Saints. So tune in every Friday to both stations, 100.9 FM with Joshua Marin and then 95.5 FM with Rock and Robin Riley, for your chance to enter to win St. Paul Saints tickets. We will always send you to a home game, so don't worry. We're never going to make you go on the road for any of these. No, we will send you to a home game for the Saints. So this Friday's tickets are for, I think it's June 4th are the tickets that they have. They got a 2-week span where they'll be on the road, the St. Paul Saints. So it won't be home for 2 weeks, but we will send you to the game that they got coming up, I believe. Again, I heard it's June 4th. So if you didn't listen today, be sure to tune in next Friday for your chance to win Saints tickets. So again, tune in. They'll give you a keyword to text in, and you'll have your chance to be entered to win those St. Paul Saints tickets. It's a awesome facility over there at CHS Field and a great atmosphere as well, as it is here at Brennan Field, where we are at for today's Great River Conference game between the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars and the East Central Eagles. It's going to be a great game here, folks. Again, Great River Conference action. Not section action, but it should still be a fantastic game. The East Central Eagles come in Section 5A Southeast, and they are right now third from last at 3-11 on the season. Bram, of course, at top of that section with a 15-3 record. They are actually in the top 10 teams in the state for all of Class A. Believe it or not, yes, Bram, a top 10 team in the state in all of Class Single A. Looking at the standings in the Great River Conference right now, it is Bram on top at 10-1, then Rush City behind them 9-2. Two teams in third and fourth, or tied for third. 7-5 are Mille Lacs and Ogilvie in the conference. Mille Lacs got off to a slow start to begin the season, but man, ever since then, they have been on a nice hot run for that Raiders team. It was a little bit of slow start I was looking at, and I knew they had returned some talent, but a little bit of slow start, and they overcome that. Hinckley-Finlayson 5-10, 3-7 in the conference, 2-9 Pine City, and then East Central at the bottom at 1-10. So that is how the Great River Conference looks as of today. But we've got a matchup going on here. Hinckley-Finlayson trying to get another win in the Great River Conference over the Jaguars, but the Jaguars looking to defend Brennan Field and improve to 4-7 in the conference. Just about set for first pitch here at Brennan Field between the Jaguars and the Eagles. We'll take another commercial break. Be right back. You're listening to Baseball on WCMP.
WCMP Sports, local sports.
Past the 25, to the 20, to the 15. He's going to high step into the end zone. Touchdown!
Slips one, slips a second, able to get away for Sluka. Back underneath, far side, and a goal to the lane, and just gets the roll. Wow.
Pine City, Mora, Hinckley-Finlayson, East Central, Bram, Rush City, Malacca, North Branch. Find out who's playing next at WCMPradio.com.
Interested in raising funds for your school or organization? Burnett Dairy Cooperative is now participating in cheese fundraisers. Raise funds by selling cheese to your friends and family and supporting our local farmers. Please call us at 715-689-2053 to find out more.
24/7, 365. We've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station Store. You probably know your Pine City Holiday Station Store off 35 is easy to find, very clean, the staff is always friendly, and is open 24/7, 365. But did you know we do propane fills, have a brand new EV charging station, and a dog walking area? So if you need a hot cup of coffee, the tank topped off, or a jug of milk on the way home, we got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station Store in Pine City.
A Lennox air source heat pump is a high-efficiency air conditioning unit that can also heat your home or business during the spring and fall. It's more economical than heating with propane. Have Dale's Heating and Appliance install your Lennox air source heat pump. Ask Dale's how you can receive up to $1,000 in rebates for your air source heat pump system. And ductless mini splits also qualify for up to $1,000. Visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Arrowhead Transit plays a pivotal role in bolstering the communities it serves. By providing accessible and reliable transportation, they ensure essential travel for work, education, and healthcare. Arrowhead Transit is customer-centric, continuously evolving to meet the needs of the community with initiatives like community outreach programs, job fairs, and educational workshops, and more. Arrowhead Transit is more than just a transportation service. It is a vital part of the communities it supports. Your connection, your community. Arrowhead Transit. Your ride.
At Wellia Health, our goal is to help you live life well at every age and every stage. If you've been busy taking care of everything else but neglecting your own personal health, don't let another year go by without making yourself a priority. Get an annual checkup. Please schedule an appointment at Wellia Health today. Call us at 320-679-1313 or welliahealth.org.
I love this weather. I could sit here all day long. I don't think anything can make it better.
Well, friend, this week, get a gift certificate for 18 holes of golf and a cart at Stone's Throw Golf Course in Malacca for just $25.
How long have you been there?
I'm always here, friend. Always here.
That's a little creepy.
WCMPradio.com/deals. Save money on all kinds of cool stuff. WCMPradio.com/deals.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
Back here at Brendan Field, we're getting set for our first pitch. Lineups have been announced, and now we're going to get our national anthem been played. And then once all that is done, we will have first pitch coming your way here on 106.5 FM, AM 1350. Back after our national anthem for your starting lineups here on WCMP.
Hi, this is Sarah from Burnett Dairy Cooperative. Do you know about our propane customer referral program? It's simple and rewarding. Refer a qualified new Burnett Dairy propane customer and you'll receive a $100 credit to your account. Terms and conditions apply. Call 715-689-1032 for details and follow our Burnett Dairy General Store Facebook page. Share the warmth with Burnett Dairy, your trusted propane partner.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you will embrace forever.
Attention baseball fans! Are you ready to experience the thrill of St. Paul Saints baseball with our weekly live on-air giveaway? That's right! Every Friday is your chance to score big and win tickets to see the Saints live in action at beautiful CHS Field. Imagine the atmosphere, the crack of the bat, the smell of freshly popped popcorn, and the joy of being surrounded by fellow fans. Special thank you to our incredible sponsor, bringing in the heat with Hinckley Firehouse. Listen to WCMP every Friday morning for your chance to win tickets to the St. Paul Saints.
Promoting good health in children is the best way to ensure they'll enjoy good health as adults. Don't skip out on your children's wellness appointments. Call Wellia Health today at 320-679-1313 to set up a well child visit. Our friendly family medicine providers love to support young families by helping your children stay healthy, active, and feeling their very best. WelliaHealth.org.
Burnett Dairy Cooperative, real farms, real flavor. Visit us online at burnettdairy.com.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local.
Back here on WCMP for this Great River Conference matchup between the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars and the East Central Eagles. Taking a look defensively for the Jaguars. On the mound, pitching will be number 13, Trey Visser. Then behind the plate, catching for him will be number 2, Kellen Von Ruden. Then over at first, number 10, Chase Clare. Then over at second, I must have, there we go, Grady Osmus at first, and then Chase Clare second. I can count. I really can. Then over at third, it will be Ethan Martin, and short will be Cody Klein. Then in left field, Carson Hopkins. Out in center, Griffin Steele, and out in right, Colton Frayling. And that is how the Jaguars will align defensively. Again, an absolutely gorgeous day for baseball. As we look, sitting here in Hinckley, Minnesota, 75 degrees as of this time. Slight breeze out there, but man, does that breeze feel great. That breeze is fantastic, if I do say so myself. So Visser on the mound, Von Ruden catching, and up first for the Eagles is Graydon Swenson. And we are ready for first pitch. Visser with first pitch, it's in there, swung on and missed for strike one. So 0-1 now for Graydon Swenson, the leadoff man for the Eagles. Next one's outside for ball one. 1-1 pitch on the way from Visser. Went halfway. I think he held up, and he did in time for ball two. 2-1 start for Graydon Swenson. Visser with the pitch. That's in there for strike two. And evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes for the leadoff man. 2-2 pitch on the way. That one is swung on and just gets past the infield for a base hit for Graydon Swenson. So a leadoff single here for the Eagles. And they have a runner on. And now coming to the plate, Dalton Slama. He'll wear that number 15 jersey today. For the Eagles, wearing their blue jersey, gray sleeves. White letters, numbers outlined in that gray as well. Gray pants. The gray hats with the blue bills. Check over at first, but Swenson is back in time. Slama steps back into the box. And Visser delivers. This one swung on and hit out towards left field. It's on the line, and it will go foul. That one was toting that foul line all the way, and that breeze just pushed it out. Good spot for that hit, though, from Slama. But everyone will have to move back as it just ends up in foul territory. So Slama back into the batter's box. Visser with the 0-1. That one's in there for strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. Oh, 2 count for Slama. Visser ready. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 3, and the throw down was in time, just a tad short, but they will get the strikeout on Slama looking. So 1 down, runner on second for the Eagles. That brings to the plate Cale Jensen. 1 down and a runner on second for East Central. Visser with the pitch. High for ball 1 to Jensen. Visser with the pitch. Swung on outside for strike 1. Got him guessing on that one, and now a 1-1 count for Jensen. Visser with the 1-1. Got a piece of it, but it'll go foul off of Jensen. And now it's a 1-2 count for the batter out of the third spot. Here's the 1-2 from Visser. In there for strike 3. And Jensen will go down looking for out number 2. 2 down, runner on second, and now the cleanup batter, Reese Youngberg, to the plate. We're number 12. First pitch is swung on and missed by Youngberg. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and hit out towards center field. Steele got a great read on it, and no doubt he's there for out number 3. So the Eagles will strand one there at second. And that will be it for the top of our first inning. And we will move toward the bottom of the first, and it will be the Jaguars' turn at the plate. 1 hit, no runs, no errors by the Jags. And it will be their turn at the plate. Defensively here for the East Central Eagles, they will line up like this. Graydon Swenson will be on the mound today. And then catching for him behind the plate is going to be Dalton Slama. Then over at first, it's going to be Reese Youngberg. Those are 3 of the 4 batters we saw there. Then over at short, Jared Dornseif. Then over at third, it will be Tristan Wentworth. We're in number 11. At short, it's going to be Shaw Youngberg, number 9. Then out in left, number 17, Kale Jensen. Out in center, number 2, Simon Eklund. And out in right, it's going to be number 24, Dylan Lundberg for the Eagles. That is how they will line up defensively. And again, Swenson will be pitching today for the Eagles of East Central. Beautiful day in Hinckley. Going to be warming up here this weekend, too. Not only is today going to be warm, should be warm tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. Saturday, Sunday, should be warm as well. And then next week we get all rain. So at least we get a weekend where we don't have rain. That's going to be nice. Well, hopefully. Might have just jinxed it now. Great. Way to go. And now coming to the plate to lead off for the Jaguars is going to be number 13, Trey Visser. He will lead off as he has for the Jags. And one of the 5 seniors here on this Jaguar squad. Swenson readies. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Swenson. Low for ball 1. One on the way from Swenson. He hits this one out to left field. And it's down for a base hit. That one leapt off the bat. And it's a leadoff double for Trey Visser. So what a way to begin your turn at the plate. Runner on second now for Chase Clare. Here's the pitch from Swenson. Low for ball 1. Swenson with the 1-0. Another low one for ball 2. 2-0 the count now to Clare. Chase Clare. Outside again. Ball 3. 3-0 count for Chase Clare. Going to be in there for strike 1 from Swenson. Here's the 3-1 delivery. That's high for ball 4. So runners on first and second, nobody down. And that brings to the plate number 1, Griffin Steele. And Swenson will step off the mound for just a moment. And now he readies. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed by Steele. A 1 count. Swenson with the pitch. Outside for ball 1. 1-1 now for Griffin Steele. Nobody out, runners on first and second. Showing bunt, and that is a gorgeous bunt. Oh, it's going to roll foul. What would have easily been a bunt single. It rolls foul. So instead of bases loaded, it's a 1-2 count now for Steele. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch from Swenson. Ooh, just inside for ball 2. Tough one to lay off of. Turns out to be a good look for Steele. Here's the 2-2. Got a piece of that one. And what could be one at second, that will be... And he is safe at second. He slid there just in time. So everybody is safe. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now to the plate, number 4, Cody Klein. And a great spot for a RBI situation. A 1 count for Klein. That cleanup spot. Infield is in. And this is high to Cody Klein for ball 1 from Graydon Swenson. 1-1 count. Again, infield in. Just high for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike for the shortstop. Swenson with the pitch. That's high and inside for ball 3. Dangerous situation here for the Eagles. Don't want to walk home a run by any stretch of the imagination. But he's still got 3-1 for Swenson. Just got to settle in. That one's high for ball 4. So that will walk home a run. And we will still have the bases loaded for Adam Carlier, the DH. Going to get an early mound visit here for Swenson. And just giving him some encouragement out there on the mound. Just a quick mound visit. Just ensure him that he's doing all right. Tough way to come out and start your afternoon, walking home a run. But again, still early here in this one. Still plenty of time. We're only in the bottom of the first. So no need to panic if you're East Central and Graydon Swenson. Of course, last time these two teams played, it was a great game. Hinckley-Finlayson got out to the early 4-0 lead, but then it was Hinckley-Finlayson who came back and got 5 straight and led to late in that one. Then Hinckley-Finlayson was able to score 4 in an inning and was able to get out of the game with the win. So 1-0 count to Carlier as that one is high. That one is swung on and missed for strike 1. That is one that Swenson needed. 1-1 count for Carlier. That one's low for ball 2. Two-one pitch on the way. Carlier got a piece of it. Bats it foul into the backstop. Evens the count at 2-2. Bases loaded, nobody out. 1-0 for the Jags, the lead. That one is swung on and foul. That one went foul out of play. And now a 2-2 count for Adam Carlier. Swenson with the pitch. Got a piece of it. Right towards the shortstop. Oh, he has trouble with it. And everyone is going to be safe. An error leads to a run scoring. So an error will allow the run to score, and everyone continue to be safe. So a tough spot there for East Central. It's going to be 2-0. Ooh. That one on the very outside part of the plate for strike one to Colton Frayling. Base is still loaded and nobody out. That one's low, and they will score the run from third. Runners move up from first and second to second and third now. Griffin Steele takes home on the ball that got away. So now runners at second and third. The base is no longer loaded, but it is now 3-0 in favor of the Jags. Still nobody out for Hinckley-Finlayson. Colton Frayling with a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball two. Swenson with the 2-1. That's outside for ball three. 3-1 count here for Frayling. Here's the pitch from Swenson. Oh, late strike call. And that'll run the count full for Colton Frayling. So full count for Frayling, and here's a 3-2 from Swenson. Swung on and missed for out number one. So they've got their first out now, do the Jags, and Swenson's got to be feeling good after that one. That's the one he needed, too. But now to the plate, the third baseman, Ethan Martin. First pitch swing in, but missed. A little bit late on that one. Late decision to swing, and now an 0-1. Swenson delivers, and that one's going to be swung on and fouled back out of play. It's now 0-2 for Ethan Martin. Oh, 2 on the way. Swung on and missed. And back-to-back strikeouts for Graydon Swenson. That'll certainly boost your confidence. So 2 down, 2 on, and number 2 to the plate, Kellen Von Ruden. And he plays at the number 2 position. 2s across the board, except for the balls and strikes. First pitch to him is swung on out towards left center. That's carrying a good chunk away. Center fielder cannot get to it in time. It's going to be a bases clearing hit for Von Ruden. And it's a 2-run double. 2-out, 2-run double, no less. $5-0 now the lead for Hinckley-Finlayson. And we're going to get a courtesy runner here for Von Ruden at second. It's going to be Aiden Arrington. Now to the plate, Carson Hopkins, the lefty. 2 down. Runner on second. Here's the pitch from Swenson. Swung on and missed. A 1 count now for Hopkins. Outside. Oh! Going to be a called strike there. So now 0-2 for Hopkins. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one back into the netting. Keeps himself alive. 0-2. For Hopkins. Swenson with the pitch. Outside for ball 1. Just off the plate by Swenson. That one's high and outside for ball 2. So that'll even the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second for Carson Hopkins out in left. Here's the pitch. It's high for ball 3. Patient at bat here by Hopkins. Certainly not easy to do, but he's staying patient. Full count pitch on the way from Swenson. Got a piece of it, and that is going to get there for a base hit for Hopkins. And they are going to send the runner from second. Coming into home, throw is not going to be there. And now the throw down to second. He's going to take it. Oh, and the ball gets free from his glove. RBI single by Carson Hopkins. And then he takes second on the throw to home. Back-to-back RBIs. Makes it a 6-0 lead. What a first inning for the Jags. We have batted around officially. We're back to the leadoff man, Trey Visser, who started off with a double. First pitch to him is a ball. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed by Visser, and that one's going to roll to the backstop, and Hopkins will easily be into third on the pass ball. So runner at third, 2 down, 1-1 count now for Trey Visser. Braden Swenson trying to get out of the inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Swenson already has 2 strikeouts here in this inning. Would love to get out of it with another one to end the inning. Visser looks at this one outside. Gives the count at 2-2. So we're back to that count again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now this time a runner on third. And swinging and missing on that one is Visser for out number 3. Oh, the Jaguars do a lot of damage here in the first inning, getting 6 runs to cross, and they lead 6-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. We're going to take a commercial break, and then once we come back, we'll be back with the top of the second inning when we return. But first, we're going to get a word from our fine sponsors as you're listening to high school baseball here on 106.5 FM, AM 1350, WCMP.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Welcome to the Summer of Saints. Not those Saints. We're talking about the St. Paul Saints. Listen every Friday morning all summer long. We're sending you and a friend to CHS Field to see the Saints, courtesy of Hinckley Firehouse. Listen to win all summer. The Summer of Saints. Throwing heat all summer long. Thanks to the Hinckley Firehouse and WCMP.
Back here on WCMP. Leading off the second inning is going to be Dylan Lundberg for the East Central Eagles. It's a good start to the inning last time for the Eagles. Graydon Swenson led off with a single, then stole second, but then it was 2 strikeouts and a flyout for the next 3. So now Dylan Lundberg at the plate, out in right field today. Swings and misses on the first one for an 0-1 count. Visser, that one's inside for ball 1. This one on the outside part of the plate for strike 2. And here's the 1-2 to Lundberg outside. Two now for Dylan Lundberg. Get him to swing and miss for out number 1. So Visser, that'll be his 3rd strikeout of the afternoon. Now to the plate, Eddie Rote. First pitch to him is swung on and fouled down the third base line. Oh, 1 for Eddie Rote. Here's the pitch. Got a piece of it, and that's going to go foul once again down the third base line. Oh, 2 count now for the DH, Eddie Rote. Again, he's hitting in place of Tristan Wentworth, the third baseman. This one in the dirt for ball 1. One, 2 count for Rote. Visser with the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Popped out of the catcher's glove. They're going to say foul tip. So 1-2 count again for Rote. Here's the pitch. And he'll foul this one off again. So battle here between Rote and Visser. And he'll step back into the batter's box. Here's the 1-2 from Visser. Got a piece of it right to the shortstop. Throw on to first, in plenty of time for out number 2. Good throw there from Cody Klein, and 2 up, 2 down for the Eagles. And now to the plate, Simon Eklund, trying to help his team avoid the 1-2-3 inning. That one's in there on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Oh, 1 on the way, swung on and popped up towards the shortstop, and Klein has it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, go the Eagles. And we will move on to the bottom of this inning. Jaguars hoping for similar production in this inning as they had in the first. 6 runs came across. The Eagles be looking to hold them off this time around. As Swenson again did get 3 strikeouts, but fortunately allowed 6 runs to cross in the meantime. Don't forget to check in on our website every once in a while at WCMPradio.com. You can go to a tab that says Deals, and it will take you to our Deals page. Yeah, we got deals for businesses in and around our local listening area. I mean, you can get your nails done, you can get pet grooming, you can get restaurant, you can get oil changes. Almost anything you can think of for discounts is on there. So head to our WCMP Deals page. You can go to WCMPradio.com. Then click on the Deals tab or go to WCMPradio.com/deals, and that will take you right to our Deals page. Either way you get there. Either way you get there, it's gonna give you some good deals. And if you don't see a deal that you want on there, or if it's currently out of stock, I should say, be sure to check back the next day. Those a lot of times those often get filled the next day, so be sure to check back every day if you do not see a deal that is in stock. Now leading off the second will be Chase Clare. He had a walk back in the first and then scored a run. First one is high to him for ball one. And here's the 1-0. He swings and fouls this one back out of play. No crunching noises, so no one's car got hit. No crunching or loud crashing. Swings and misses on this one, and now it's a 1-2 count for Chase Clare. Swenson trying to get his team out of this inning pretty quickly. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and Clare swung at one that he knew he shouldn't have, and throw down to first is going to be late. So even though he swung and missed, the ball got away from the catcher, and he's going to be safe at first. So it could have been out number one for the Eagles. Instead, Jaguars have a runner on. Griffin Steele now at the plate. Check on the runner at first. He is back in time. Steele reached with a single and then came around to score a run. Runner on first, nobody out for Hinckley-Finlayson. That one's high for ball one. One 1-0 count to Steele. Swenson with the pitch. Steele gives that one a ride, but foul out of play. So it'll be a 1-1 count now for Griffin Steele. And they'll check on that runner at first again. He is back in time, but this time, like he might have been grimacing a little bit as he got up from diving back. Appears to be okay. So 1-1 for Steele. Swenson with the pitch. High for ball two, and throw down to first. Not going to get him. Kind of a good idea there by Slama, but again, Clare's back in time. So now a 2-1 count for Steele. And Steele gives this one a shot over to the third baseline, left field line, and foul. Third baseman ran after that one. He wanted it, but that one winds up staying foul. Even 2-2 count for Griffin Steele. Runner on first, nobody down. Here's the pitch from Swenson. Outside, ball three. Full count now. Swenson. He'll again look at the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Inside, and it's a walk. And Clare did not see that it was a ball. He was taken all the way. Or going all the way. So now runner at first and second for Cody Klein. Gives this one a swing, and that is right past the second baseman and shortstop. And there, oh, this is going to score two. It is going to be a triple. So an error will wind up being a triple for Cody Klein. And 2 runs score because of it. So a single there. Now Adam Carlier to the plate. It is 8-0. And Carlier puts a swing on it and fouls it back. 8-0 is the lead for the Jags. 0-1 count for Carlier. Here's the pitch. Just high for ball 1. We're at third, nobody out. 1-1 count for the DH. Oh, and that one right past the pitcher Swenson. That went behind him, so he's all right. It's an RBI single for Carlier. So at this point, 3 more runs for the Jags, and they don't appear done. Nobody out, runner on first. At the plate now, Colton Frayling. Swing and a miss. Frayling back into the batter's box. Swenson just trying to find the first out of the inning. That one's outside for ball 1. Again, if you're Swenson, it's been a tough start to the game for Graydon Swenson, but again, just start by getting the first out. You know, whether it's the defense or you getting it, start by getting that first out and go from there. Now a 2-1 count to Colton Frayling. 9-0 the Jags lead. That one's in the dirt. And just behind the catcher Slama, but he's able to get to it. They'll keep the runner at first, Will Hinckley-Finlayson. And the count now for Frayling is 3 balls and 1 strike. Three 1 is high for ball 4. Runners on first and second, nobody down. And now coming to the plate, Ethan Martin. And looks like a pitching change here for the Eagles. So we'll wait and see what the change will officially be. Looks like we've got a few changes here. So Swenson will move, looks like possibly to third. And now taking over the pitching duties. Looks to be number 11. Keep an eye, yeah. So it'll be number 11, Tristan Wentworth, taking over the pitching duties. And it does appear that so Swenson moved over to short. Wentworth moves to pitcher. So I get this all written down. So it will be only 1 inning for Swenson. 9 runs across. And he did get 2 strikeouts. So again, Tristan Wentworth will take over for the Eagles on the mound as the new pitcher, as we have a 9-0 lead for the Jags. And see if this is one of his last. Yeah, will be. So this is one of his last. So Tristan Wentworth will take over. And cannot quite see. It looks like maybe 4 is at third. Yes. And that is Xavier Letexier over at third. So Xavier Letexier at third, and back into the batter's box. Ethan Martin. Runners on first and second. And that one actually got him. So that one got him. That will load the bases. Here in the bottom of the second, 9-0, nobody out. And that's a tough one for Tristan Wentworth. First pitch, clips him. And now to the plate, Kellen Von Ruden. Here's the pitch from Wentworth, and Von Ruden gets a piece of it. Here's the 0-1 from Wentworth. Von Ruden swings through that one, and it's 0-2. That one swung on and hit out towards left field. That's going to get down for another base hit. And that should score 1. It'll score 2. And that'll score all 3. So a bases clearing double for Kellen Von Ruden. That'll make it 12-0 here for the Jags. On that bases clearing double from Kellen Von Ruden. And Carson Hopkins now to the plate. He gives this one a ride. That one might just fall, and it will for another base hit. And he wants more than just 1. He grabs 2. Hopkins out there turning on the Jets for a double. So runners on second and third. Nobody out still for the Jags. And now to the plate, Trey Visser. That one's in there. Top of the strike zone for strike 1. A 1 on the way. In there for strike 2. Oh, 2 from Wentworth on the way. And swinging and missing is Visser for out number 1. So that will be the first out for the Jags. And still runners on second and third, and we have batter around once again. Chase Clare back up to the plate, swings and misses on that one. Wentworth, the 0-1 on the way. And got a piece of it, but fouls it off. Again, Chase Clare led off. Swung and missed on strike 3, but the ball got away from the catcher Salama, and he was able to get to first in plenty of time. 0-2. That one, Wentworth tried to take a little something off that one, but took a little too much off, and it stays high for ball 1. Here's the 1-2 from Wentworth. And that one's going to loop past the infield. And that will be an RBI single. Chase Clare. Runners on the corners, 1 down. $13 to nothing. The Jaguars with the lead on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. And back to the plate, Griffin Steele. That one's in there. Another RBI single for the Jags. And that's Griffin Steele with the latest one. Runners on first and second, 1 down. Now at the plate, Cody Klein. That one right to third baseman. Oh, it's going to go off his foot. So an error is going to load the bases once again. Bases loaded on the error. And Carlier back to the plate. Wentworth with the pitch. And he gave that one a ride to Carlier, but it's going to go foul out of play. Get an 0-1. Wentworth with the 0-1. That one's going to be a bouncer to the third baseman, and another error going to score a run. And now 14 to nothing. Jags with the lead. 15, excuse me. 15-0. Jags with the lead. Colton Frayling at the plate. That one swung on. Hit down the third baseline, foul. Here's the 0-1 from Wentworth, and that one's fouled back into the backstop. 0-2 for Frayling. Bases loaded, 1 down for Hinckley-Finlayson. That one swung on, popped up towards the third baseman. Third baseman and shortstop collide, but third baseman holds on to it for out number 2. Two down now for the Jags, and Ethan Martin back to the plate. Remember, he was hit by a pitch after Wentworth's first one he threw. Just clipped him for that hit by pitch. And that one stays high for ball 1. That one swung on and hit out towards right center. And center fielder is on it and grabs it in time for out number 3. So another big inning there for the Jags. They score 9 more. Make it 15-0 here in this one. And we will move to the 3rd inning of play. Jags on top, in firm control of this one. And we will move to the 3rd inning after a word from our fine sponsors here on WCMP.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
Sean here from Burnett Dairy Cooperative. We care about your comfort and safety. Regularly checking your propane gauge is critical, and when it reaches 30%, it's time to give us a call at 715-689-1032 to request a fill. Reliable service from your local cooperative. Burnett Dairy, your trusted propane partner.
When aches and pains are interfering with your daily life, Wellia Health wants to help. The sports medicine team at Wellia Health is here to help you get back to the things you love. Wellia Health has a highly skilled sports medicine team with a wide range of experiences. They are also experts in concussion management, a concern for young athletes and adults alike. No matter the injury, get back in the game with an appointment at Wellia Health. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through your MyChart account, welliahealth.org.
Back here on WCMP. Leading off was Shaw Youngberg, and you might have saw that he reached the shortstop trying to leap backwards, trying to make that catch. Just couldn't quite reel it in. So he reaches on a single. And now Jared Dornseif to the plate. That one's low for ball one. So for the Eagles, you got a runner on at first. So they hope to change their fortune here at least a little bit, try and get maybe a couple runs to score. Next one from Visser is in there for a strike to Dornseif. The 1-1 in there for strike two. Swung on and missed on that pitch from Visser for out number one. Back to the top of the order now. Graydon Swenson. Here's the pitch from Visser. That one swung on and just over the third baseman's glove. Leaping attempt. Just missed. So it's another single there for Graydon Swenson. And now runners on first and second with one down for East Central. At the plate now, Dalton Slama. Struck out looking in his first at-bat. So East Central's got a little bit of something going here. And that's all you can ask for, just get a little bit of something going. Watches that one for strike one. Oh, 1 count for Slama. And that one's going to stay outside for ball one. One to Slama. Here's the pitch. In there for strike two. Same pitch he got Dornseif to swing on and miss for strike three. Here's the 1-2 outside. Evens the count at 2-2 now for Slama. 2-2 on the way. Swung on and foul back out of play. So 2-2. Visser with the pitch outside. That runs the count full. And he'll glance that runner at second, step off, and just make him get back. Visseretti's with the full count. And here's the pitch to Slama. Swung on and popped up towards the first baseman. He's on it in time for out number 2. 2 down now for the Eagles as Cale Jensen makes his way to the plate. Top of the third, Eagles trail 15-0, but they've had 2 hits here in this inning, doubling their total since the start of the game. That pitch to Jensen, or excuse me, not Jensen anymore. It's right, it is Letexier. Is out inside for ball 1. Next one is low for ball 2. Two-0 pitch to Letexier. He swings and gets this one. That one's going to get down for a base hit. And they're going to fire it in. Steal. Not going to get there. Osmus, the cutoff man, couldn't get it in his glove. If he had, may have been a close one at home. But with that, it'll be RBI for Letexier on the base hit. Runners at first and second now, and the Eagles have got their first run on the board. 2 down, and this pitch is inside to Reese Youngberg for ball 1. Top of the third, 2 down for the Eagles. Youngberg at the plate. They scored a run on that Letexier RBI, and this one fouled by Youngberg. One on the way. Swung on right to the shortstop. Underhand to second. Oh, and he dropped it. And now the runner from third going to take home after the second baseman couldn't hold on to the ball, and sadly they just kind of looked at the ball, and that's just good base running by Graydon Swenson. And apparently some unsportsmanlike conduct going on. This one is in there for strike to Lundberg. So with the error, again, Youngberg reached Lundberg, Dylan Lundberg at the plate. A quick 0-2 count for him. But because of the error, that run did score. Still runners on first and second. 0-2 for Dylan Lundberg, and he swings and pops this one up towards shortstop, and he's there, grabs it for out number 3. So the Eagles get a couple hits here in this inning and get 2 runs out of it. And we move on to the bottom of the inning. It will be the Jaguars' turn once again. 6 runs in the first, 9 in the second. Tristan Wentworth still going to be the guy in the mound for the Eagles. One inning there from Swenson. Saw 9 runs cross. 3 strikeouts, though. And counting them up. Four walks for him as well. And no hit by pitch. And Wentworth, unfortunately with his first pitch, he did hit the batter, Ethan Martin. And they were able to score 9 runs in that second. So 15-2 is the lead for Hinckley-Finlayson in the bottom of the third. Don't forget, later this afternoon, we will be down in Rush City for a game as they host the Proctor Rails in a important section matchup. Top 2 teams in Section 7AA going at it. They're in Rush. Should be a great game. Here in this one, the Jags got out to that early start and have just piled it on since. They lead 15-2. Getting set to lead off is Kellen Von Ruden, bottom of the third. He's got 5 RBIs up to this point in the game. Wentworth with the pitch. It's in there for strike 1 to him. A 1 for Von Ruden. Here's the pitch from Wentworth. That one just barely misses Von Ruden, but it will be ball 1. One on pitch on the way from Wentworth, and that's going to get him right in the center of the back. So Von Ruden is hit by the pitch. And now it's Carson Hopkins to the plate. Runner on, nobody down. Left-handed batter Carson Hopkins into the box. Here's the pitch from Wentworth. Inside. Ball 1. One 0 on the way. Hopkins. It's this barrel on it, and it is caught by the shortstop. He's going to try and get a double play, but runner is back safely at first. Not the most ideal throw there, but they do get out number 1. 1 down now for the Jags. Top of the order, Trey Visser at the plate. Outside for ball 1. One 0 count to Visser. Wentworth with the pitch. And that one's popped up. Catcher, oh, what a catch. Slama makes the catch. That is not an easy grab. And Slama is able to hang on for out number 2. What a catch there by Dalton Slama. That ball was swirling around. He is able to make the catch in the web of the glove. And now to the plate, Chase Clare. 2 down, runner on first. This one's popped up again, and that's going to go back and out of play. So an 0-1 count for Chase Clare. That one's in the dirt. For ball one. One count for Clare, Chase Clare. That one's inside, gets away from the catcher Slama, and runner is easily into second. Two 2-1 for Chase Clare. Pitch on the way from Wentworth. Inside for ball three. Three 3-1. Chase Clare on the way. Swings and misses. And the runner will take third. Full count pitch on the way. High for ball four. So Chase Clare is at first via the walk. Two down. Runners on the corners. And now it's Griffin Steele to the plate. That one's in the dirt. And the runner from third is going to come in to score. So runner scores, 16-2 is the lead. And a runner on second, 1-0 for Steele. That one's in there for strike one. One count for Griffin Steele. Wentworth with the delivery. Oh, that one's high. But is in there for strike two. 1-2 for Griffin Steele. Here's the delivery. And just protecting the plate there as Steele gets a piece of that one, fouls it off. 1-2 count. Wentworth with the pitch. That was strike three and out number three. So the throw down to third won't matter. So they didn't get a hit or a run there in that inning, or the one run, excuse me, for the Jaguars, and it's 16-2. Lead for Hinckley-Finlayson after that third inning of play. We move on to the top of the fourth inning, and the Eagles will need 14 here across the next two innings in order to extend it. Otherwise, we will be out of here in the fifth. Back for the top of the fourth inning when we come back on WCMP.
I love this weather. I could sit here all day long. I don't think anything can make it better.
Well, friend, this week get a 2-night stay at Ringler's Family Campground for only $40. Make memories and enjoy the outdoors.
How long have you been there?
I'm always here, friend. Always here.
That's a little creepy.
WCMPradio.com/deals. Save money on all kinds of cool stuff. WCMPradio.com/deals.
WCMP Sports, local sports.
Past the 25, to the 20, to the 15, he's going to high step into the end zone. Touchdown! Slips one, slips a second, able to get away for Sluka. Back underneath, far side, and a goal to the lane, and just hits the roll. Wow.
Pine City, Mora, Hinckley-Finlayson, East Central, Bram, Rush City, Malacca, North Branch. Find out who's playing next at WCMPradio.com.
A bunt here by Tristan Wentworth is going to get him out on the throw to first. So the leadoff, Tristan Wentworth, is out. Now to the plate, Simon Eklund. Eklund with a 0-1, then the next one is wide for ball one. 1-1 count for Eklund. That one's in on the outside part of the plate for strike two. One-two pitch on the way, and Eklund got a piece of it, fouls it back. Keeping himself alive, and do it again with a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. You're going to go over him. For ball two. 2-2 count now for Simon Eklund. Last inning, the Eagles got that first out, and then they went on to score 2 runs. And a strikeout here for Eklund as out number 2. And now to the plate, Shaw Youngberg. Still Visser out there on the mound for the Jags. Youngberg actually kind of sparked things that last inning for the Eagles. Started off with a single. Eventually scored, as did Graydon Swenson. 0-1 now to Youngberg. That one inside for ball one. 1-1 now to Youngberg. That one swung on and popped up. Visser off the mound, grabs it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down go the Eagles on to the bottom of the inning. Jaguars lead 16-2. Take a commercial break, back for the bottom of the 4th.
Interested in raising funds for your school or organization? Burnett Dairy Cooperative is now participating in cheese fundraisers. Raise funds by selling cheese to your friends and family and supporting our local farmers. Please call us at 715-689-2053 to find out more.
24/7, 365. We've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station Store. You probably know your Pine City Holiday Station Store off 35 is easy to find, very clean, the staff is always friendly, and is open 24/7, 365. But did you know we do propane fills, have a brand new EV charging station, and a dog walking area? So if you need a hot cup of coffee, the tank topped off, or a jug of milk on the way home, we got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station Store in Pine City.
A Lennox air source heat pump is a high-efficiency air conditioning unit that can also heat your home or business during the spring and fall. It's more economical than heating with propane. Have Dale's Heating and Appliance install your Lennox air source heat pump. Ask Dale's how you can receive up to $1,000 in rebates for your air source heat pump system. And ductless mini splits also qualify for up to $1,000. Visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Back here for the bottom of the 4th inning in Hinckley at Brennan Field. The Jaguars lead over the East Central Eagles 16-2. May get a little bit of switching going on here for Hinckley-Finlayson, as it does look like we've got, someone new coming in. For Cody Klein, looks to be number 21, which would be John McEachran. So he'll come in the fourth. Also looks like Ty Westrom will take over for Adam Carlier. So again, John McEachran, his first swing is going to be a base hit. First pitch swing is McEachran. He's going to try and take two, and he's going to get there easily. A double for John McEachran. Runner on second, nobody out, and Ty Westrom now to the plate. That one's in there for strike one on the inside part of the plate. Still going to be Wentworth on the mound for the Eagles. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball one. 1-1 count now to Westrom. Wentworth with the pitch. Outside, ball two. That one swung on and popped up by Westrom. Got two Eagles players on it, and the second baseman is able to grab it for out number one. One down, runner on second. It's Colton Frayling to the plate. 16-2, Jags lead. Really no need for insurance here, but the younger guy some experience. Also, after Colton Frayling, coming in, looks like number 33. Which would be someone I don't have on the right. There he is, Tanner Risley. So 1-0 count now for Frayling. Bottom of the fourth. Runner at third now, as that pass ball leads him taking third. Ball does get away from the pitcher there. Wentworth on the mound. He'll go into the grass to get it. And now back to the mound. 2-0 count for Frayling. Here's the pitch from Wentworth. Just high for ball one. Or ball three. I was looking at the outs. Three-zero pitch on the way from Wentworth. In there for strike one. Three-one count for Frayling. Pitch on the way from Wentworth. And Frayling gives that one a smack out of play. Wentworth with the 3-2 full count, and that one is swung on and popped up. Shortstop calls for it. Grabs it for out number two. So two down now for the Jags. And up to the plate, Tanner Risley. Runner on third for Hinckley-Finlayson. That one is swung on and hit out towards left field. And caught for out number three. So the Jags do get the one hit. No runs, No errors. And we're on to what should be the fifth and final inning. Unless the Eagles find some magic and score 14 runs, that is what they'll need here for this game to continue on. So to the top of the fifth inning, and what could be the final inning of this matchup here. But first, we'll get a word from our fine sponsors. You're listening to Baseball on WCMP.
Arrowhead Transit plays a pivotal role in bolstering the communities it serves. By providing accessible and reliable transportation, they ensure essential travel for work, education, and healthcare. Arrowhead Transit is customer-centric, continuously evolving to meet the needs of the community with initiatives like community outreach programs, job fairs, and educational workshops and more. Arrowhead Transit is more than just a transportation service. It is a vital part of the communities it supports. Your connection, your community. Arrowhead Transit, your ride.
At Wellia Health, our goal is to help you live life well at every age and every stage. If you've been busy taking care of everything else but neglecting your own personal health, don't let another year go by without making yourself a priority. Get an annual checkup. Please schedule an appointment at Wellia Health today. Call us at 320-679-1313 or welliahealth.org.
I love this weather. I could sit here all day long. I don't think anything can make it better.
Well, friend, this week, get a gift certificate for 18 holes of golf and a cart at Stone's Throw Golf Course in Malacca for just $25.
How long have you been there?
I'm always here, friend. Always here.
That's a little creepy.
WCMPradio.com/deals. Save money on all kinds of cool stuff. WCMPradio.com/deals.
Warren Carlson will lead off here for the Eagles, and he's going to reach there. Ty Westrom now at first for Hinckley-Finlayson. That one's going to get in there and get down. So runner on first now for East Central. And at the plate, Graydon Swenson. He's already got 2 hits today, trying to make it 3 as that one has popped up off the grass, and shortstop is unable to get there, and runner is going to get into second safely. So runners now at first and second. It is still Trey Visser on the mound. And now at the plate, Dalton Slama. Ooh, that one's over him. Oh, 1-0 count for Slama. Runners at first and second, nobody down. That one going to get in the dirt for ball 2. (2-0) now for Slama. Visser will step off. And back on. That one swung on and hit foul. Down that third base line by Slama. So now to make his count 2-1. Visser with the pitch. Outside, and it gets away from the catcher, and that will advance the runners to second and third. So runners move up, second and third, nobody out, and Slama has a 3-1 count. That one is swung on and hit out towards center. And it is caught. No doubt by Griffin Steele. That's why you put him out there. So a sac fly by Slama for out number 1. Runner from third gets home, and Runner at second stays. Out of plate, Xavier Letexier on that sac fly. There from Slama. Now Letexier to the plate. Oh, and it's going to get by the second baseman for an error. They're going to send the runner from third, and he's going to get in there under the tag. And that'll move Letexier to second. RBI for him on the RBI single, but he takes second on the throw. So now 16-4, and a runner on second, as the Eagles have scored 2 with 1 down. And now at the plate, Reese Youngberg. Visser with the pitch. In there for strike 1. Oh, 1 count for Youngberg. Visser. Readies. Here's the pitch. Inside. For ball 1. 1-1 count now for Youngberg. One on the way. Got a piece of it and fouled it back into the backstop. 1 ball and 2 strikes for Youngberg. 0 for 2 today. One-two pitch on the way from Visser. And Youngberg just got enough of a piece of it to keep himself alive at the plate. 1-2 count once again. Visser with the pitch. Swing and a miss. So 2 down now for the Eagles, and that'll bring to the plate number 25. That is Brandon Oline. So Oline in there, and first pitch to him is a strike 1. Next one is ball. 1-1 count for Oline. Visser trying to finish off the game. That one swung on and missed. And the Eagles down to their final strike. 1-2 count for Brandon Oline. Visser trying to finish it off. That one swung on and missed in the dirt. Tag for out number 3. So that will do it here for this one. And the Jaguars get the victory here in this game, 16-4. A big old start to this game for them with the 6 runs in the first and 9 in the second. They added 1 more in the third, make it a 16-4 victory. East Central got a few runs late. They got 2 there in the third and then 2 here in the fifth, but that is all they could do as the Jaguars come out on top here in this one, 16-4. So that'll do it here for this game. We're going to take a commercial break, come back, recap it a little bit more, and I got to get scooting. Got to head on down to Rush City as they will be taking on Proctor here very shortly. So that will be the next game on our airwaves. So tune in just a short amount of time. Here we'll be back on the airwaves for Rush City and Proctor. But first, a commercial break to hear a word from our fine sponsors. You're listening to Baseball on WCMP.
untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
Hi, this is Sarah from Burnett Dairy Cooperative. Do you know about our propane customer referral program? It's simple and rewarding. Refer a qualified new Burnett Dairy propane customer and you'll receive a $100 credit to your account. Terms and conditions apply. Call 715-689-1032 for details and follow our Burnett Dairy General Store Facebook page. Share the warmth with Burnett Dairy, your trusted propane partner.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you will embrace forever.
Attention baseball fans! Are you ready to experience the thrill of St. Paul Saints baseball with our weekly live on-air giveaway? That's right! Every Friday is your chance to score big and win tickets to see the Saints live in action at beautiful CHS Field. Imagine the atmosphere, the crack of the bat, the smell of freshly popped popcorn, and the joy of being surrounded by fellow fans. Special thank you to our incredible sponsor, bringing in the heat with Hinckley Firehouse. Listen to WCMP every Friday morning for your chance to win tickets to the St. Paul Saints.
Back here on WCMP, the Jaguars get the victory here in this one, 16-4 over the East Central Eagles. The Eagles, they stayed in it. You know, we got to give them a lot of credit. It would be so easy for a team to just lie down and say, well, it's over. Any team could do that. But they came out, they said, you know what, we're not done yet until that third out is there. And they did a great job of fighting and staying in it, keeping their heads in it till that final out. And even though it was a loss, man, did they do a great job of just keeping their heads in it and playing till the very end. You got to admire that. I think that is huge for a team. Speaks to their character. But it is a 16-4 victory for Hinckley-Finlayson, so that will certainly help them going forward. And again, you might say, well, a blowout win like this, that doesn't really help, does it? Well, I think it can. I think it can provide a little bit of a momentum boost, especially late in the season. Sometimes you get these late games that are blowouts, and you'd be surprised at what it can do for a team, especially late in the season like this when the playoffs are right around the corner for baseball. So I think a win like this for any team really would be good, but for the Jaguars, I think it will help them move forward. And again, this year, not in Class A playoffs. Instead, they will be in Class 2A playoffs, so it'll be a little bit different this year for them. But I think this, again, certainly gives them a little bit of a boost going forward into those playoffs, which start in just a couple of weeks. So again, the final here in this one, the Jaguars get the victory over the Eagles of East Central, 16-4. That's going to do it for me at this game. Tune in just about, a half hour or so, because we'll be back on the airwaves for yet another game where we will see Rush City take on Proctor in that softball game in Rush City. So tune back in at around 4:20-ish. That's when we have that game. I want to thank all of you for tuning in. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks to all of our fine sponsors who sponsor this and every other broadcast that we do. Well, if it weren't for them, we really wouldn't be able to be out here and broadcast any of these games. So appreciate all of the fine sponsors, especially you. I want to take a moment just to thank all of you who tune in. It is you who give me a job to do, seriously. And I know the only reason you're tuning in is for your kids, which Yeah, nobody wants to actually listen to me, but I appreciate you tuning in because, again, you continue to give me a job to do, and for that I am truly grateful because, again, if it ain't for you, I really don't have a job to do. So I appreciate you all tuning in, keeping my job, well, security, giving me job security. That's what it is. So I appreciate all of you who tune in to all of these games. The final, once again, Hinckley-Finlayson 16, East Central 4. Don't forget, tune back in just a little over an hour for Rush City versus Proctor on these very airwaves. For WCMP, Game Day Gilman, have a great rest of your afternoon. Tune in to softball, Proctor versus Rush City.